Before Rome, before Greece, before history was rewritten, Africa stood at the center of the ancient world. Empires rose along the Nile. Kings marched from Kush. Scripture recorded names the modern world forgot. This is Hidden Scrolls of Africa, where we uncover the African civilizations woven into the biblical story, the empires erased from textbooks, and the truths buried beneath centuries of silence. The scrolls still remember, and now, so will you. Before Rome carved its roads across Europe, before Greece named its philosophers, before Babylon raised its hanging gardens, there was Kush, a kingdom older than memory, a name written quietly into scripture, then quietly forgotten. The Bible speaks of it as if the audience already knew, but today, few do. This is the story of the empire history reduced to a footnote. This is the Lost Kingdom of Cush. In the book of Genesis, the descendants of Noah are listed after the flood. Among them is a name that echoes through ancient geography: Cush. Genesis tells us that Cush was the son of Ham. But this was not merely a man. It was a civilization, a people, a land stretching along the upper Nile in what we now call Sudan and southern Egypt. Long before Western empires rose, Kush stood powerful and organized, and it did not stand in Egypt's shadow. At times, Egypt stood in its. Archaeology reveals what theology often overlooks. The kingdom of Kush built pyramids, more than Egypt. Over 200 still stand in Nubia, sharper, steeper, unmistakably royal. This was not a primitive outpost, it was an empire. And in the 8th century BCE, the unthinkable happened. Kush conquered Egypt. King Pi, a Kushite ruler, marched north along the Nile. City after city fell. Memphis surrendered. The pharaohs bowed. And for nearly a century, Nubian kings ruled all of Egypt as its 25th dynasty. Black African rulers on the throne of the most powerful civilization in the world. History remembers them faintly. The Bible remembers them differently. In the book of 2 Kings, during a time of invasion and terror, the Assyrian army surrounded Jerusalem. Its king, Sennacherib, threatened annihilation. Then, something unexpected is recorded. Taharqa, king of Kush, has set out to fight against you. Taharqa, known to historians as Taharqa, a Kushite pharaoh, an African king marching against Assyria to defend the region, including Jerusalem. The Bible does not elaborate. It simply states it as fact, as if everyone already knew the power of Kush. But who were these people? The Kushites were master ironworkers, warriors, traders of gold, incense, ivory, and ebony. Their capital, Meroë, thrived with industry and learning. They developed their own script, their own religion, their own monuments. They were not an extension of Egypt. They were a parallel civilization, sometimes ally, sometimes rival, often superior. The prophets of Israel spoke of Kush not as myth, but as a real geopolitical force. The book of Isaiah refers to the land of whirring wings along the rivers of Kush. Jeremiah mentions Kushite officials in the royal court. Even Moses married a Kushite woman, a detail that sparked controversy among the Israelites. Cush was not distant. Cush was present, embedded in the biblical world. And yet, in later centuries, something shifted. As European scholarship reshaped biblical geography, Cush was increasingly reinterpreted. Some translated it as Ethiopia, others blurred it into myth. Gradually, the African empire behind the word faded. But the land did not fade. The pyramids remain. The inscriptions remain. The bones of kings remain. And scripture still whispers the name, Cush. Why does this matter? Because history shapes identity. And when civilizations are erased from memory, their descendants inherit silence. The Lost Kingdom of Cush was not marginal. It was central. It influenced Egypt. It confronted Assyria. It appears in the pages of the Bible not once, but repeatedly. And it reminds us that Africa was never peripheral to ancient history. It was foundational. Before Rome, before Greece, before the West defined civilization, there was Cush. And the scrolls still remember. This is Hidden Scrolls of Africa, and this is only the beginning.
If you want the story's history left out, subscribe. The scrolls still remember.